Do you feel like think about all the foods that are in our society right now and how it just destroys us?
Dude, food is literally everything. And that's coming from somebody that has a fucking trash diet.
His diet's absolutely horrible.
Yeah, don't copy my example. I don't know how I'm...
He's funny because he knows what the proper diet is. Yeah. He understands that.
Mm-hmm.
He just
food, it can cause depression. It can cause, like, mobility issues. It can cause anxiety, inflammation, dude. Your food is your life.
You are what you eat, literally. And you know what? There's a lot of these guys, they would grow up 40, 50, 60, they have heart issues, they have these, honestly, they have like heart issues, weight issues, blood pressure issues, cholesterol issues.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, well, I'm old. And that seems to be the biggest excuse that you get.
Oh, I'm old. It's like, yeah, but you can still do something about it.
You absolutely can. Think about it. If you're 50 and, dude, that lifespan's only going up right now.
Yeah.
You live to 90, you still got almost a half of your entire life left. And I've seen 78-year-olds do handstands while walking.
Dude, I want to be able to...
When I see that, it gets me so pumped up. Because I know that that life of like, you're going to work for somebody, you're going to be in like an office job and sit down all day, your hips get tight, your back starts hurting. I'm going to go home and eat potato chips and watch TV until I go to sleep, and then I'm going to repeat the process. Exactly. I remember growing up, seeing like my family do that, seeing other family friends do the same thing, and I'm like, I just don't want to be like that.
Yeah, dude, 100%. Like watching my parents, like I love my parents, but I don't want to hate on them, but like all they do is just sit down and watch TV and just like walk around the house and do stuff. I'm like, dude, go to the gym. It will change your life.
They don't know better.
Yeah, dude, I didn't know better.
Think about it. We're mad young, so you have to think like, and let's say our parents. Let's say like for instance, like my parent is 56, right? So 56 years old. That means that you've had these habits. So going back to that habit thing, the power of habit is essentially what dictates us. So when they were younger, they did not have the information that we have now.
Yeah,
we get to watch motivational videos. We get to watch videos on working out, how to do it. Yep. We get to watch people. We can have people push us over the internet from all the way across the world to tell us to work out, teach us how to work out. You could literally train somebody over Skype or around the world.
Yeah, any video service, dude.
Yeah.
It's so easy now.
You know, the information is there. So when we were like 16, there's 16 years of our life, whatever, that we were using internet since we were like 12. So it's like that's like a thing. What do you mean, like you don't have a phone? Like,
yeah, exactly. But to our parents, it's like, what is this thing?
Yeah. So now you have to think the information didn't come out until our parents were like 35. Let's say 20 years ago, 56. They're 26 or they're 36 20 years ago. So that means there's 36 years of their life where they have no idea what the phone.
Yeah.
So they lived most of their life without technology, and it's an advanced stage than it has. So they don't really even see it. All they really see is the TV, but the TV's been out for a while, and the TV has always been looked at as that thing that's like okay.
Yeah, exactly.
It's okay to sit and watch TV.
Yeah, it's okay to
3 hours.
just sit down and do absolutely nothing for 4 hours.
Yeah, and you know what the funny thing is that TV is probably going to happen with like YouTube, like 20 years from now.
100%, dude.
Tell me right now you don't catch yourself watching YouTube videos for 2 hours.
Dude, 100%, dude. There'll be times I'm on YouTube and I look at the clock, I'm like, dude, it's been 4 hours. I was on YouTube for 4 hours, dude. It's fucking insane. Like, you
it's
really realize it.
And that's that dopamine. So habits, right? So now we have that. So let's say you want to try to get rid of a habit. So we know that there's a cue, a routine, and a reward. So in order for us to change our routine, we need to implement a cue and a routine in order to make that happen. So whenever we're trying to, usually what there is you can't really get rid of a routine. It's very hard. So let's say you're somebody that smokes cigarettes. It's incredibly hard to just say, and this is why a lot of people have the difficulty of it, it's very hard to just quit cold turkey and tell yourself, all right, I'm just going to stop smoking cigarettes and I'm going to just quit.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to just stop, right? Because now all of a sudden it's like, okay, I'm not gonna smoke. I'm not gonna smoke. You're like freaking itching and shit.
Yeah.
But it's much easier to replace it. So let's say cigarette was like your habit, and you could do that in order to reduce stress. So when you stress, you go and smoke a cigarette, and you notice that you'll go and like one of the highest times that you'll go to smoke a cigarette is your lunch break and after you come home from work, right? Because you're stressed out from work, you know. you can replace those things. So let's say you're replacing like, oh, I gotta have my cigarette at lunchtime. You replace that with, it could be like a salad, right? So maybe we're trying to also eat better. So we can replace, well, okay. Cigarette is stress, we replace it with some sort of workout. So we go on a walk on our lunch break, right? That's replacing it. So our cue is it's lunch break. Our routine was smoking a cigarette. We're going to now change that to go to a walk. The reward is that good feeling afterwards.
Yeah.
That works for both. The cue and the reward stay the same, but the routine changes. So if you want to try to change a habit, you got to try to change the routine of it.
100%.
While keeping the cue and the reward. So let's say, for instance, I'll use an example of myself. When I would come home from work, one of the first things I would do is go on my phone and go on YouTube.
That's my problem, dude.
I'll go around from work and I feel like I've earned it. That's the whole thing. You get this self-entitlement.
Like, I had a good day at work, I'm gonna relax now.
Yep.
And just watch YouTube.
Yeah, but now it's like you could be making a video.
Yeah, you could be doing something productive.
You could be doing something productive that you actually enjoy doing too. You'll probably feel better afterwards.
Yeah, exactly.
So what I started doing was I started to look at what it was that was causing me to look at YouTube and what am I getting out of it that's making me feel good. So obviously I decided, okay, so I started to be self-aware, notice my patterns, and I realized that the cue is when I come home from work. So coming home from work. The routine, it then started to become like anything that's like productive side work that I put on for the day. So it does vary. It could be work a client online. Most of the time it's actually not that. It's mostly come home, read a book, edit videos, write. Usually something like that. That's more on the productive end. Sometimes
what would you recommend, like, because like I watch YouTube like before bed, and that keeps me up like pretty late. So like, what would you recommend I do in order to like break that habit of me just like being on YouTube?
Okay, so I have clients with a very similar issue, and it can be a problem because you see, first we want to try to understand why are you trying to change the routine. Because sometimes you may start to say, oh, what's the point? If I can watch YouTube videos before bed, how's it harming me? My knowledge is power. That will give you that motivation. So you always want to understand why you're doing something. So the thing about watching your phone at night is that it kills melatonin production. So melatonin, as it starts to get dark outside, our body produces melatonin in order to prepare us for sleep. When we watch these phone screens, that blue screen, that blue light, it kills the production. And not only does it kill the production, but it sits the lights that come onto your eyes, and they stay on your eyes, they'll sit there and keep the melatonin production from starting to create up to 3 hours after you even get off the phone.
That's crazy, dude.
So that can really kill your melatonin production. Now you are having a hard time falling asleep due to that. There's also another reason. Our brain can only process so much information. We only have so much energy levels before we start to get tired, before we start to get fatigued. That's usually why you get tired after work, because your energy levels are drained. These YouTube videos, the Facebook, the Instagram, going through social media, our brain is processing so many things at once.
Faster than you can think, dude.
All the colors, all the words, different posts. You can read 5 different posts in like a minute.
And a lot of it is subconscious. It's not even you, like your brain is doing it in the background.
Yep. You're just doing it. You don't even realize. You're just doing it out of like, you're just like an empty shell, just looking at it.
Like you're watching the video, and then your subconscious is like, oh, these words, this video, this video, this video, this up there. Like it's watching.
And now you're going wild. So now you're gonna have a hard time getting to sleep because now your brain is gonna tend to be a little bit more active. So that is the routine. The routine is watching the videos.
Yeah.
So now we need to figure out what's the cue, what's causing it. So more than likely, is it before bed?
Yeah, like right when I'm tired, I'll like be laying in my bed, and then I'll be like trying to fall asleep, and then I just like open YouTube and just start watching videos.
Okay, so it's so does it tend to be more like you try to fall asleep, you don't fall asleep, and then you go on?
Yeah.
Okay, so for that particular thing, you're obviously going to want to. Your mind is definitely not relaxed, so there's going to be something you should try to do. You should try to. So when you get that urge the next time to go on your phone after you lay down, you want to try to replace it with something like meditation. I would suggest you replace it with meditation in order to relax your mind so you can fall asleep.
Yeah, I really have to.
So now what happens is, so I would definitely download the app Headspace. That's one of the best meditation apps.
Dude, you keep telling me about that.
I give it to them. I tell them all the time.
I'm slacking.
There's a 10-day trial that you get for free, and I'm telling you, it's the best app ever. The way that they see, there's a lot of like meditation apps. So there's a lot of what's it called, like guided meditation, and they're all like envision yourself in a beach and in a comfortable cocoon, like some shit like that. With Headspace, they actually go over actual tactics that you can use in order to return.
See, that's helpful. Because everybody always told me, oh, just clear your mind. And I'm like, how the fuck do you do that, dude?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? It's so weird.
Yeah, it's hard to just clear your mind. So what it actually does is it talks about feeling the weight of the body and the floor, returning back to your breath. So actually being conscious of your breathing. You want to basically try to get inside your body. Like there's a technique called a body scan. It's when you keep your eyes closed and you actually pretend like there's like one of those scans going down, and you're just trying to feel everything. And you're trying to pay attention to even the little things like your eyebrows, your eyes, your nose, your lips, your ears. You're scanning down. You feel the jaw, you feel the neck, and you start to return in the body. That's like the best place you can be, because you'll be your most alert, your most aware. You'll probably understand what you need to do next, which is incredibly important. You'll also be able to, like, your social skills will just skyrocket because you're not overthinking it. You're just talking to somebody and letting the conversation flow. You're having fun. You're usually having much more fun in that self-awareness state. So Headspace is all about learning how to return back to that.
Dude, that's something I gotta work on.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely. And I think everybody should. I think everybody should be drinking more water.
Oh yeah, dude. Stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated, guys. So this video is at about 24 minutes. So we're gonna split it. So we'll put part 1. You wanna do part 1 on my channel, part 2 on yours?
Yeah, why not?
Alright, so we're gonna split up the video. So if you're watching part 1 on my video, on my channel, make sure you go and watch part 2 on his channel. Support us, like and comment. We really, really appreciate it. We're up and coming. I'm trying to put out as much useful content, especially in this fitness industry. There's so much bullshit, and there's just people trying to make money. We gotta try to just get the straight information out there for you guys. So download Headspace, drink your water, and be easy on yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself, and have a fantastic day.